Hello and welcome. I am Agent Baphomet, and today I'm going to play some Pavlov. Doing a little target practice here. Let me grab a red dot sight, place it on the weapon, RSI grip, laser sight. Turn that laser sight off by clicking the trigger on the offhand, which is my left. There we go. Turn it on again by doing the same action, clicking the trigger on the offhand. Again, that's my left. And you can actually see that the weapon actually hits a little the right of where that red dot is, depending on what the range is. So keep that in mind. So let's see what we have going in Pavlov today. I'm looking for a gun game, because that is my favorite mode. Let's see, we have Femboy Hooters. Let's do this. TTT Femboy Hooters. Now that's actually a map, I believe, or a world that's actually in VR chat. Make sure my audio is muted in-game, because we do not want to give the enemy too much information. I didn't check to see if my haptic suit was working. It is. So you guys can see the overlay from my haptic suit in the lower left-hand corner, sorry, lower right-hand corner of the video frame, and then my avatar is going to be in the lower left-hand corner. That displays my actual full body movement. So you're seeing me move around here. With my right hand, my left foot, my right foot, and my hips. So there's trackers on each one of those parts. And of course my head has a headset. So 6 points of tracking right now. I can do up to 9 points. So I can add additional trackers on my knees or my elbows and put a tracker on my chest. Those are 2.0 Viplex, and I have 3.0 Viplex on right now. So I'd probably want to put the 3.0s on my elbows or on my knees, and not the 2.0s because they're actually larger and less comfortable. Again, if you've noticed, it's actually just a little lower at this range, so we want to about there to get a perfect shot on that that point. Depending on the range, I can actually take off this scope here, since we're at such close range. It's actually not going to help us as much. And we can do that by basically holding it like this and moving our head around until I believe it's centered in a certain way. It'll turn blue. You can then hit the trigger on the offhand and grab it all. Okay, we can select any site, or oh, we're starting the game because it's just downloaded the map. So for a moment, when you load into a map in Pavlov or any kind of environment in any VR game, your game will actually go into sort of it's a loading sequence, but it does the same action that happens when you app hang, which is where you drop to the grid. So that's what's happening. Some people go, "Oh no, I'm crashing." No, you're loading in. Nice shot there, wow. Yes, I believe this is the same asset as the world in VR chat. as well. It may be made by this exact same person. I don't know. Oh, another person. They're already on the they're at 50 cal, so they're about halfway through. So see if I can catch up. Probably not, but we'll see. That glass is bulletproof. And that's actually true in the Black Hat, which is also a Pavlov map as well. So what we want to do is listen for... Oh, there's a camera here, which is kind of acting as a mirror. You kind of want to listen for the enemy. And we have one behind us, and there's one up to the right on the roof. So we're going to go see if we can find a way to get to the roof. I don't see one, so we're just going to go outside to the left. We should see the enemy up there. This is called sound touring. Listen for sound and finding the enemy and locating them through sound. Now, I have additional sense in VR through my haptic suit, so I can also feel the shots. And if someone doesn't manage to kill me, I can turn around and kill them. The Huntress is ready. He may try to go around. He's stopping. He's trying to kill somebody else, so we might get him in his back. No, he was waiting for us, but he didn't manage to make that kill. He respawned over here, or on the roof, I believe. I have no idea how to get to the roof. Perhaps in the back, I imagine, since he's in the back, it seems. Yes. Somewhere around here, perhaps. I guess we'll find out eventually. Maybe if we die and respawn there, we can find how people are getting up there. Or perhaps they're just spawning there and that's it. It's just a spawn point.
Fine.
I am very sore. I shaved sort of a sensitive area. And it hurts.
Yeah, P19 is great.
Yes, we are on the roof, and it doesn't appear there's any other way to get up here that I can see. There's another weapon up here, though. So if there's another game we play, we know there's 2 weapons on the roof here. Try to stay as high as we can, get that high ground. It's really important to use tactics. You can't just use raw brute force. It will not win every time. Raw brute force only gets you so far. You play smart, play smarter, not harder.
I just want to kill with this gun, please.
I'm not going to let you do that, honey. I'm going to try to kill you first. You have to earn it. Learn it and earn it. There we go.
There it is.
Good for him. Got the Chris Vector. We have the AS Val now. Let's actually kick out the magazine of this one. Just any AK weapon can do that. We have now the Brett 50 cal. One shot kill at any location. And I missed. Oh, we did have a round in there. I thought I kicked it out. It didn't. Oh. When I play this thing seems to slow down and go into slow motion for me. I watch it back and it seems to be faster than I recall playing in. So, interesting. Adrenaline rush, perhaps. I don't know. I'm 3rd place so far. Let's see if we can make it higher. roof. Let's stay away from them. Stay inside. There's somebody outside. They can't shoot this glass. So let's just say where there is cover. I would think some of this stuff is common sense, but not in the moment it isn't. Things escape us in the moment. Now, if you're wondering why I'm actually pulling the slides back and the charging levers when I don't need to, well, the one time you don't have a round in the chamber, that's why. And since it actually there's extra round in the chamber already, you still don't lose a round. You'd have a 1 round advantage, which isn't really going to matter all that much.
Like Jesus. Someone's looking for the femboy.
Now, if you have to reload in gun games, chances are if you can't reload fast enough, you're going to die.
I don't know what you do, man. I'm just trying to work here.
I'm going to want to pick up a gun in case I lose a knife. Because there's one, but I did get second place, and I joined about halfway in, so not too bad.
I got it.
Bro, how is this so hard to kill?
Okay, hey Dead Pixel, I did not get any of the notifications when you guys were chatting. I do not know why. I'm going to check to see if anything's turned off. No, nothing is turned off. I don't know why, but I didn't receive any notifications here. Hey Arden, hey BG Man, hey Tommy. I'm so sorry, guys. By the way, guys, Dead Pixel, if I can turn off all this horrible voice chat here. Wrong buttons. So, guys, Dead Pixel is actually one of the creators in Pavlov here. He created a few different maps. Dead Pixel created the Survival Island map, if you guys are familiar with that, as well as some others, some Battle Royale ones. He also made a great Left 4 Dead map as well, which is really good. I highly suggest trying that out. I played it with my friends, and I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I played After the Fall, and I don't know. It's good and everything, but I really did like that Left 4 Dead map. There's just I mean, it uses the internal zombies, which are great, and there's a loot. You can loot and stuff. Although managing ammo between your buddies is a little a little troublesome. We had a loot goblin that showed up in one of our games. I hope the chats are coming through now. If something's wrong with the chat, I'll have to reload it if it's still stopping. No, okay, it seems that everything is no one's chatted yet. Okay, guys. Well, I am listening now. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'll relaunch it. We have 3 people watching right now.
As much as the next guy.
We have Zonker in here. Zonker is really good. So Zonker CH, which you guys can see down below Kirby, is probably going to get first place, and I guess we'll find out. But more than likely, he's better than me at this for sure. Now, I've noticed that in Pavlov, the voice chat doesn't actually turn off for whatever reason. In fact, I can show that. Let's unmute somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, see, it doesn't actually turn off. And you guys saw me do that. It actually is turned off here. It's at 0%, but it still seems to not turn off. And it seems to be some kind of bug. There's a lot of bugs that have been around in Pavlov for a long time. So I'm gonna have to, when I start, I'm gonna quickly
shoot me with
Escape the Dead 3 coming, Dead Pixel says, which is another version of that Left 4 Dead style mode that I talked about earlier. Okay.
stick.
It's gonna be nuts, he says. Well, I can't wait to play it. Pixel. And I'll definitely be streaming that. Well, let me know. Yeah, I can stream it. Also, I stream some Half-Life Alyx mods as well, so if there's anybody out there doing that, I'd be interested. I play Boneworks. If you have something to show off, or VR chat as well. If you have anything to show off in any of these, I'd be happy to check it out and then see if we can stream that. And put your name in the description, and so people can find you. If you have a Gumroad or something like that, or anything where people can contribute to you, like a Patreon or whatever, PayPal donate, I could put that on the stream so people can contribute if they like your work. So it's always good to contribute to creators who are starting up, because those donations can help them get more equipment and things like that. So if you, for example, there's Quest users out there, and you're on PC, a creator can actually use the money that you donate to purchase a Quest so that they can get that content on Quest. What's going on here? Okay, it's loading. Oh, so Dead Pixel, you're gonna make your own game. Any idea what it's gonna be like? Because I'm that. Okay, if you could drop me a line on Discord. Oh, you do have a Patreon. If you could drop me a line on Discord, if you could send a whisper to me on are you on Twitch or YouTube? Let's see here. You're on Twitch. Okay, if you could drop me a whisper on Twitch, I can send you my Discord contact information. We can talk privately there, if you like. And I'd love to see that game you're working on, if it's any kind of... it doesn't have to be a ready state, honestly. I just like to try out the alpha. And then when you are ready, I can stream that for you if you'd like, and get... some attention going, and I'll probably plug you to some other streamers I know as well that do this. I also, I don't know if RT plays games, but if she does play shooters, I can drop a line her way too and see if she's interested in playing as well. I'm also a content creator myself on VR chat, as well as some other platforms. I'm considering making a Pavlov map. I've worked with contractors as well. They have UE4, their engine's UE4, so they have a UE4 tool to create maps there as well. Pavlov has this, of course. Then you also have VR chat, which is Unity. And so you're making game assets when you do this. So transitioning to creating games, guys, isn't that much different. You're making most of the game engines today. You don't really need to do scripting, although you can. When I was younger, I was in development, and so I have learned C#, and that's used by a lot of the game engines. I have never coded a shader. I believe a lot of those are coded in ALS, and I haven't delved into ALS, but if I need to create my own shader, I can do that. I probably won't need to, because there's a lot of shaders that I found that are quite good for both UE4, UE5, and Unity, and those are the game engines I end up using. As soon as UE5 is better suited for VR, I'm going to check into that, and that'll be excellent. A lot of people have left because the game isn't starting. Oh, I didn't realize I was the host. I apologize, guys. I'm on stream, so I didn't realize I was host since I was talking on stream here. So let's try a map here. That's actually going to start, because it seems some maps just don't start because I don't know.
So you gotta go from America and Europe to back to America again.
We're on America. We're on an American server now. We should be. We should be on America now.
Then go back. How many streamers you got?
Oh, interesting. So Pavlov is changing to UE5 soon. That's interesting, Dead Pixel. Let's see here. I think it was Dead Pixel that said that. I don't get the names, guys. So if you want to plug your name, be sure to do that, because I don't know who's talking. Sometime this year. Okay, interesting. That's going to be an undertaking, but that'll be very interesting, because UE5 has some great features. You know what? We're just going to do like a built-in map, because it'll load a lot quicker. Let's do... You know, I could do McDonald's as well. I had trouble with McDonald's earlier, though. So it's just a black hat.
What? No. Go back to Bioshock. What the hell are you doing?
Okay, let's see what we got. I'm gonna do a hidden mode here. Very big fan of that. Hold on. A lot of chats are coming in, and they only stay up for a short period of time, so I can't read them that quickly, unfortunately. This looks like, oh, the world shader here is kind of ass. Map shader is really ass. You can tell by how it affects the gun models. If they get really dark like this. This happens in the Black Cat a lot in VR chat as well, because the lighting is ass. It seems a lot of VR chat worlds have really bad lighting. They like to make them really dark, and then they affect the objects and the materials in the world in a really negative way, and sometimes just rendered almost completely black, especially on the Quest and Quest Standalone. But it even happens on the PC. Obviously, lighting and it's better on the PC, but when it's just like too dark to the point where it doesn't look like it's dark, it just looks fucking black. You have a bad like. You're using a bad shader for your world. You need to change that. You need to tweak those settings. Post-processing, not handling post-processing properly can cause this as well, and I see that post-processing commonly misused. Of course, most of the people using making VR chat assets are rather amateurs at it, which is to be expected because they're new to that. And VR chat, Pavlov, contractors, anywhere you can make custom content or mods for games is a great way to learn game asset creation, so that you can even transition to creating a game. I mean, this is basically how Counter-Strike was created. No, I imagine it probably doesn't, but I haven't actually used Pavlov's map creation tool yet, so I wouldn't know. But I do know that in contractors, there's an issue like this as well when you try to make it Quest compatible, because you obviously have to use shaders that are compatible with Quest. And you don't have to make both assets, just like you would on VRChat, Quest compatible, or sorry, using Quest shaders. It's just that most creators that are on the Quest don't bother to make a better asset for the PC, and so you have a map that looks like shit if you do that. And so if you are going to be creating any kind of thing with dual compatibility, it's best to have someone there to test that for you. It's true if you want to make an Quest asset as well, and you only have a PC and you don't have a meta headset to test on, or a Quest to test on. So I do have a Quest to test on because of that, because I want to make sure that my content is cross-compatible as much as possible. Of course, there are certain things not on the white list for VR chat, so you can't add those into the Quest. The constraints, for example, are not compatible, which does lead to some challenges. There are ways you can get around this, but there's some things you just cannot do because of that. Although constraints will be ported to Quest very soon, actually. The devs have been, the VRChat team has been talking about this, as well as some other plans that they have, like face tracking, eye tracking, and haptics are going to be added into the next milestone. So you might see those in the next like beta release, or the beta release after that. No, I understand that. I totally understand that. But and a lot of users feel the same way. Meta, to be honest with you, is the worst company when it comes to this. They actually put restrictions on games, performance restrictions on games, and they won't accept them in the store unless they meet those standards. Dave's had to deal with this too with Pavlov, and that's probably one of the reasons why they won't allow it on the store, which is really dumb, because it actually runs quite well on Quest. I've tried it out myself, and it's ridiculous. They've actually threatened VRChat twice to remove them from the store. The team has been threatened twice. Tupper was talking about this as well in one of the Candy posts about the Fizzbone restrictions and why that was placed on Quest recently. 8 components, because VRChat's been kind of pissing... Sorry, not VRChat. Meta has been pissing and moaning about this. They have also this family-friendly crap that they do with everything. And so there's some nuances in the VRChat TOS that a lot of users don't even know about. Satch has been talking about this. I think he's the one that makes these policies for VRChat and the team. He was talking about it on literally on Discord, where there's a lot of users are like, oh, you can't have not safe for work stuff. And do you ever wonder why it doesn't actually tell you for the VRChat avatar documentation that those content filters, which are deprecated, by the way, are deprecated on the avatars? There's a reason that they're not. It's not mentioned. It's not an oversight. It's intentional. There's a nuance, guys, right there. And if you pay attention, and if you've played VRChat and been there, you'll understand what that is. Satch has talked about this. So yes, and Quest, not safe for content, is kind of frowned upon because VR chat can get... I mean, they're not responsible for any of the content on VR chat. That is the responsibility falls on the users for that, but they will take down certain content because it does give them... it does reflect negatively on them. As far as meta is concerned, that's why they do that. So content is public and it's not safe for work, especially if it's on Quest. It'll be taken down. Now, you can't tell as a user if an avatar is taken down or privated or re-uploaded to under a different Blueprint ID. You just can't know. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, do you really want your game to... I mean, again, that reflects negatively on the game. Because even though it's a fault of a creator making that, it reflects negatively on the creators of the game. Even though, again, it's not their responsibility. The user that created that also probably should be banned from making any more content. If they continue to do that, obviously. I don't know if that was done. It seems that Pavlov recently has been getting a lot of... It's actually been getting a lot more developers. And I imagine it's actually more difficult to manage development when you have a lot more developers than you used to, because it used to be just Dave, and now they have quite a few, and so there's been, I've noticed there's more bugs of late, and it's kind of that too many cooks in the kitchen kind of idea, you know. So they're just kind of turning a corner and transitioning into something quite interesting, but they're going to need the help especially if they're going to be porting this to UE5. I can't wait for that, by the way. I can't wait to see what they come up with. Imagine it'll be a little rocky at the start, but I guess we'll find out. I love Pavlov, I love Contractors, I love Zero Cal, I love Boneworks, half of Alex. I mean, every game I've streamed, there's really not much that I don't like. Stride, it was interesting. There were some... I just felt the content was kind of low there. But it's definitely a great game. There's a lot of things I would do differently if I was the creator, but not that... I'm just getting, like, nerfed into my... I'm getting shot up my ass here. Hey. Got the Chris Vector here. Yes, Val? Of course, I'm under Zocker because Zocker's a fucking god at Pavlov. Oh man. Okay, guys. If you have sensitive skin when you shave, I don't. You guys got hips. For a first timer, sort of. Not really a first timer. I've done it a few times, but not too often. Sensitive areas. I'm burning. It's burning. Razor burn. It's not. It's a razor that's actually designed for this, but still. Why am I hurting? Making it difficult to play the game. Leave me alone, I'm suffering from razor burn. They're like, we're not gonna go easy on you, brother. One's right behind me, I suppose. That was a wrong time to reload. I wish I had my face tracker on, guys. I do use a face tracker and eye tracking in VR chat, so stay tuned for that. I might do a stream tonight. I don't know. Depends how I feel. I stream when I feel like it. I do what I feel like. That's like the best way to describe my behavior. So I did a couple videos on that. You can check those out on my stream. I actually advanced the face tracking a little more. So you have to create an asset with the face tracking. You have to create blend shapes that basically are the equivalent of everything you can do on your face. So it does take some time to get like a perfect... I only have like 2 or 3 more to go. so it's almost completely done. Like the independent cheek buffing, I do have double cheek buffing, but not an independent. And then there is let's see here. One side of the face needs to be lit brown. Both sides of the face brown. So that's basically it. That's the only thing I need to do. So it's almost complete. I love how you have to be like basically next to your target for that gun to work at all. Yeah, I mean that's one thing you don't want to do is panic fire that weapon. If you have to reload the revolver, you're probably gonna die in the gun game unless you can get away. There's gonna be like 2 people or something. The recoil is really balanced on this one, so this is a 5.7. And the next one is the Tech 9, and this gun is very weak, so... And again, someone behind me doing a shotgun. I got second place, though, so not too bad. So you can see that here. The thing's not coming up. The little scoreboard at the end didn't come up. See all the peoples. So I want to see if we can find a hidden mode, because that's what I want to do. And then I think we might do some VR chat streaming tonight. I'm really interested in that. I believe that's probably... Okay, so do we have a full one? No, we can use the lovely filters. I don't know, I'm not. Hold on. Okay. And I think there's like 2. There's 4. Okay. We can do it here. Sniper Wars. I've never been to VTube Plaza. I think it's well, obviously it's a battlefield map. But I don't think I've been here before. I have not played Battlefield. If you're wondering, I've played maybe 1 or 2 of those games. I stopped playing flat games as soon as I got VR. So flat games are traditional video games that are on a flat screen, you know. Whereas VR games, of course, are stereoscopic 3D and in your entire vision with motion controls. So you're moving your body to operate the body in the game. So why would I play something else? Would I just press a bunch of buttons with my fingers? That doesn't make any sense. It's a lot more interesting. It's totally boring to do flat games. And the only time I'm going to be ending up, I'm going to turn my air conditioner up because I'm getting quite hot. The only time I'm going to be doing anything else would be when I get my Steam Deck, and then I'll probably play some more flat games. And I don't know. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I'm going to even buy it. I'll get an opportunity to purchase it because I pre-ordered it in August. It'll be between the 1st or the 8th. One of those 2 dates, I'll receive an email, and that email will be, I think it's like you have 72 hours to purchase it. If I do not purchase it, then I do not get another chance for a long time, obviously, because they're sold out. So I have to make a decision before August, and I'm still on the fence about it. Part of me wants to do it. Part of me wants to purchase other things. Since I already have the money ready to go, and I actually have some more money left over to do some more things, I'm thinking about buying a Catwalk C2, which is basically the only thing for VR, the only VR equipment that I don't have now at this point. I have a Vive Pro Eye, the facial tracker, the wireless adapter for that, a Haptic's Vest 40-point X40, the Valve Index 2, the Quest 1, the Quest 2, and I've used at one point the Pimax 5K Super. And so with all these headsets, I can definitely tell you Team Captain has a new Catwalk. Okay, and he loves it. Okay, great. That's excellent news because he's using it for Pavlov. And I'd actually heard from a few people that, like, you know, that you don't want to use it for Pavlov. And they don't have it. VRML. I'm not familiar with VRML, so, but yeah, I've been considering that, and that might go into place of my Steam Deck. I don't know why he wants to go back to the lobby. Let's find out. I guess everybody does, almost.
Squad has arrived at location. Moving to intercept target. The target was reported in this area.
I don't know why I'm not going to be bothering. They can talk. I don't have voice chat never actually mutes properly, so. going back.
Alright.
We can't have that on stream. Twitch will mute that portion, or whatever portion he's playing music in, so, in the VOD anyways. I'm not too worried about VODs on Twitch, since this will be going on YouTube, but YouTube, I'm not actually worried about YouTube demonetizing me since I don't make a cent from, streaming, actually, at all. And even if I did, it would likely be through other mythologies, like, it wouldn't be through AdSense or anything like that. You have to make $100, I think it is, a year or something like that to get a check cut for you. And I've actually never done that. So I'm not too concerned about it. With AdBlock, it's kind of hard for you to be able to do that nowadays anyways. And I really never cared because I do this for fun, not for money or monetary gain. Obviously, it could turn into that at some point, and that'd be great. But it will never, I mean, I don't think at any point it will replace my job, so, or my primary source of income, so I guess we'll see. But it's not likely, and I'm not really counting on it either. I'll be very surprised if that happens. Oh, you know what? This looks a lot like a map from Call of Duty, actually. It might actually be. You know what? It actually, yes. I think this might be a Call of Duty map. The new one, actually, 2019. That's not the newest one. But it looks a lot like it. And if someone knows, let me know. I remember that. I remember this. So I have a mine, and a P90 as well as a 5.7. So instantly uses the adrenaline shot. I suppose there's not too many times where that is too useful unless you see the hidden nearby. The hidden's fast. You want to be able to move quickly if you do happen to sight him and he starts to chase you and trying to kill you. But you're not going to be able to turn as fast as he can. The jumping is how he moves quickly, by the way, as well. Speaking of which, if I become the hidden, I'm going to have to change my OVR advanced motion drag settings so that I don't play space move, or motion drag move, rather. But yes, motion drag will allow you to move your play space around, which moves just a portion of your play area around so that... in VR chat, it's really useful. It's really not useful anywhere else. In certain games that actually, in Pavlov, for example, if you use it, it will make your character taller, and you have to leave the game to resize them, so you don't want to use it in Pavlov. I have no visual on the target. I'm gonna get communication open. You have a visual? The light of my gun will actually illuminate him a bit. Oh, he's just jumped down. And it's really easy for him to make a kill. He basically has to swipe through you. And he can kill you fairly quickly, actually. I'm gonna turn off the mission drag now, since I don't have to later. I don't know how long this game's gonna last because I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here, but good idea to get that out of the way. So we have I'm not even gonna try to say that name. But he's dead. There's a grenade down there. It looks like.
Reach the target's last known position. Moving to intercept.
This bastard is here somewhere. Let's find him and take him out.
Oh my god. I fucking got hit by a train. Okay, if that was like real life, and like, you know, I just died in front of a train and I just like exited my body and watched that, I would be laughing. Like, oh shit. I think a lot of people probably wouldn't find that funny if they got hit by a train, but I would.
Subject neutralized.
I wouldn't find it funny if someone else got hit by a train. Only if I got hit by a train.
Fire team has arrived at location. Moving in.
Get that 1 round advantage. There
The
we go.
target was reported in this area. Let's
I
find
didn't
him and
counters
take
that
him
much,
down.
but... So the nice thing with the P90 is it's ambidextrous, has a charging lever on both sides. It actually comes with an optic similar to this sight, but it's not like this. I mean, it does not come with iron sights. And I don't know why anyone would want to fit iron sights on a P90 in the first place. The real weapon sights are keyed really well. I didn't want to hurt the player, so I was trying to... I don't want to hurt my teammates, so I was trying to be careful. Really close to it. Yeah. Okay, we need to get up there. Hurting. Saw he was falling with it. He wasn't even dropping it. Smoked up the area. Just don't go into the smoke. There he is. And he chopped my head off. Yep, no, not quite. Almost. Okay, so he's on top of this player. I don't know if the player knows he's up there, but I would... You generally can be able to locate him with sound. That's kind of what you have to do. Let's see, Dead Pixel, you still there? Dead Pixel, I'd love to play Pavlov with you if I ever get the chance. Especially do some one-on-one gun game or something like that, if you're interested.
Squad has arrived at location. Moving to intercept target.
So when I'm actually in the physical world, I do have to hold a weapon just like this if I want to shoulder it, because I'm cross-eye dominant. There are sights that are designed for this, and I'm sure you guys have seen them if you played Pavlov enough. There's sights just like that in the physical world as well. Or some people say in real life. But everything happens in real life. It's because you're playing a game, you're still in real life. You're just not playing the game in real
Kill
life.
confirmed.
P90 again? Let's get that 1 round advantage.
Squad is in position. Moving to neutralize the
And
target.
we have a mine as well, placed in a kill box area. Let's do that.
Let's make this quick.
And let's not get hit by the train again. That's not a good idea. Guys, I'm going to make a fatal funnel upstairs near the hallway here.
Placing a trip mine.
There's only one area we need to man now, except for the window. But see, none of them want to pay any attention to that. There we go. He did. We can't hear him come through the window, but we can hear him going through this area. Make sure you watch the window behind us. Did you take the mine off, or is it still there? Someone took the mine. Oh, no, it's there. Damn it. Oh, they got him. Nice.
Subject terminated. Send in the cleanup team.
No, I'm actually going to
Squad has arrived at location. Moving to intercept
get off and do
target.
some VR chat streaming, guys. But before I do, I want to show you guys something. You can normally, with these weapons, you can hit the, Did he really? Like, he didn't know I was leaving, so... He just killed me to take my weapon. What an asshole. Well, I'm not letting that slide, even if I'm leaving. His name, there we go. It didn't actually do anything. Let's see. That's just bad sportsmanship in general, to team kill a player like that. He team killed me, the one I'm voting to kick. He
Target
TK'd
down.
me almost immediately upon spawn. I'm not gonna to stop either. I'm going to keep going. I will persist. If I have to be a Karen, I
Squad is
will.
at location. Moving in.
Oops, that's the wrong button. I didn't intend to do that. Here we go. He TK'd me. He TK'd me immediately upon spawn, guys. That's why he's being voted to kick. Just to pay you back, buddy. Apparently they're not listening. It doesn't matter. I'm leaving. Bad sportsmanship. And if you expect to get respected, you need to give respect back, okay? And if you do something to me, yes, I will take your eye if you take my eye, okay? And I know what they say, taking an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Well, it doesn't, because not everybody takes an eye. Okay, some people have what's called empathy and compassion and remorse, okay? And those that don't will be blind, okay, guys? If you don't feel empathy, you don't have compassion, and you don't feel remorse or guilt, then you deserve the karma you receive as an effect of your actions. Very simple. Okay, guys, I'm going to stream VR chat now, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Hope you come by, okay? Oh, you're creating a map, Pixel. Excellent. All right, guys, see you later. Peace out. And see you next time, or in just a little bit. Dead Pixel, stick by if you want to see VR chat, and I'll see you then.